What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy J to the R J. And in this particular video, I am going to give you a demo of what you can do with Presonus Studio 1.5 Prime. Yes, I said Prime. Using stock plugins, using free shit. And I mixed it. Let me know what you think about it. But first, I'm going to play you the song so you can hear what I'm talking about. I'm the realest man, you don't believe it, but you gon' believe it by the time this song up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't playing with y'all, man. You think I'm playing? I ain't playing, I done told you. This your boy, J to I'm the realest that you ever seen. That's why them haters coming after me. I'm the realest that you ever seen. That's why them haters coming after me. Yeah, I got the block in my pocket. Under my seat is a rocket. You niggas sitting in your office. I'm in the street feeling coffee. Your girl, she said she a boss bitch. I like the hoe cause she saucy. She wanted the bag about it. I didn't give a fuck what it costed. You saw me with her and lost it. Closed the door and went back in your office. My niggas be saying I'm awful, cause I gave your girl a mouthful. And she coming back tomorrow. I told her be back in an hour. Now we be off in the shower. And now I'm gonna give her a shower. I'm the realest that you ever seen. That's why them haters coming after me. I'm the realest that you ever seen. That's why them haters coming after me. Them haters ain't nothing to me. I pull out the tool, them niggas gon' flee. I'm right where I said I would be. Where you at? You say you a G. The foreign didn't come with a key. That's the shit that you never gon' see. All that hate that you got in your heart. Can't do nothing but tear you apart. Got a drum that will sing you a song. On the roof with a dot to your dome. In the streets while your chick's alone. Got her texting me, offering me dome. She be hitting me soon as you gone. And you thinking you doing her wrong. She deserve to be put in my song. Nigga, you lost, the stroke is strong. I'm the realest that you ever seen. That's why them haters coming after me. I'm the realest that you ever seen. Okay, so we're gonna stop it right there. Y'all get the gist of it. Now let's dive into how I mix this thing. Now let me start out by saying there's no compression on the main bus. There's no making it louder or nothing. It's just a raw mix with a few plugins. So here's what I did. First thing what I did, let's talk about the chorus. We use channel strips. That's all you got. You got a channel script that has EQ, a lane compressor, and a frequency cut. I always set my gain to auto because that normally pumps it up to what I need it to be. EQ is said, I mean, you don't have too much of nothing to deal with. So, but anyway, we got that on each channel strip in the chorus. Then on the ad lib channel strip, we did the EQ a little bit different. I used the telephonic preset. It sounds something like this, just to kind of change up the sound a little bit. That you ever seen. That's why them haters coming after me. I'm the realest that you ever seen. And we used a little bit of automation over here to, in as far as paying is concerned. You got automation and everything, free software. Now we added a delay to it. We're using the beat delay, which comes with it. Like I said, you can't even add any third-party plugins to the free version. That's the only thing. Now, the interesting thing about it is on my lead vox, I punched in the verses, as you can see. So we use 2 tracks for verses in this particular scenario. Now I could have just punched it in on 1 track like normal people do, but this is quicker for me, and I've been doing this for a while, so this is just what I particularly do. Now the only problem with that is in this particular software you don't have a group track, so either you just drag the same effects to each one, okay, or you can do a makeshift group track in Presonus Studio 1.5. And what I mean by that is you just take an effects track and you make that a group track and you load your plugins onto that. You send everything to that particular group track, and there you have it. Let's see if I can show you that. Probably not. I don't see nowhere. Where's it at? Anyway, all of these lead tracks are sent to this particular track right here, which is nothing more than an effects track. The only thing about that is doing it this way, you don't have any sends on the effect track. So if you want to use a reverb, you can't send it out to a kind of like you can't send it out to a reverb and mix it in like that. You got to put the reverb on the track and then kind of lower it more than what you normally would to get it to sound right. That is the only thing. Now, the next thing that I did, this is for you all that trying to make beats. This is a quick and easy and still fun way to make beats. It's an old school way. This beat is an orchestra sample. That you ever seen. That's why them haters coming after me. That's not it. Where is it at? Is that it? We got a solo on something else. Let's unsolo that so you can just hear this loop. So I took an orchestra classical song and I just chopped it up in an area that sounded like it would be good for a loop. That's all this beat is. I cross-faded the endpoints to make sure there was no pops. Now, in order to change it up a little bit in the verse, I filtered it. I put it on another track where the verse is, and I filtered it down, and that sounds like this. Let me show you what the transition is. This is we're gonna start in the chorus, and we're gonna drop down to the verse. You see that? Let's go to the end. Bring the chorus. And all that does is add a little transition in a straight loop. Now you can do like little stutters and all of that, but we keeping it simple. See if you can hear the difference. Yeah, I got the block in my pocket. Under my seat is a rocket. It lowers the volume a little bit. It just helps separate the chorus from the verse, which you don't hear a lot nowadays. Nowadays, you usually hear a straight loop. It just be a straight loop. They don't even add crashes in them no more. I don't understand that, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But the way that I did that is I just filtered the EQ down. I just EQ'd it down to death, whatever that means. Which is the same as using a filter, but you don't have a filter. But so this is a workaround. It's a lot of stuff you can do when you're limited. You just got to do it. I came from a 4-track era, so you know I know how to make do with what I got. Haters coming after me. Yeah, I got the block in my pocket. Under my seat is a. So we use a reverb on the mix. The delay is on the mix. We got the sends, the delays. I don't really like the reverb or the delay that comes with the software, but hey, nobody's gonna know the difference. Just make it sound good. You can make it work. I ain't even tweaked no parameters. I could have tweaked some parameters, you know, down here and make it sound the way I want to, but I just use a preset because I'm lazy. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the song right here. I did it using nothing but free shit. Didn't even use any instruments. Made a beat out of a loop I got off YouTube, orchestra loop. Man, it's amazing all the shit that you can do with this software now. Even the free stuff. So don't be feeling like just cause, you know, you can't afford all this $high software that you can't do nothing. Just take a little time. Scroll through YouTube. Watch tutorials. You'll see that you can do a lot of stuff with less. This your boy J to the R. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Haters coming after me. Yeah, I got the block in my pocket. Under my seat is a rocket. You niggas sitting in your outfit. Think they ready, they ain't ready for the big time. Think they ready, they ain't ready for the real shine. Think they